Oh.
Welcome to Maceys Cooking Corner. My name is Aphrodite. I'm the host for this wonderful show where we bring local cooks, chefs, and locals to our show to prepare delicious treats, snacks, and meals. Today I have the lovely Vanessa, my neighbor from Springville. Can you believe I'm from Mapleton? She's from Springville. Anyway, who has traveled to Europe, to the Republic, the Czech Republic. And she has favorite dishes that she's going to teach us tonight. Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so lovely. In fact, I must emphasize, a couple of weeks ago we had her brother Rhett on the show, and that was kind of a delight to have. So,
thank you.
How are you?
Good. I'm doing well. Thank you.
You can tell us a little bit, how did you end up in the Czech Republic? Well, you could tell us a little bit. You could tell us a little bit how you ended up there.
Okay. Well, I did serve a mission for the church over in the Czech Republic, and I fell in love with the people and the food. So one of their favorites is very well known all over Eastern Europe, especially even France. We start with like a similar thing to the crepe. But in the Czech Republic, it's called the palichinky. So, and over here, if you put filling in it, a lot of people call it the cheese blintz. So I wanted to do some blintzes tonight with a cheese filling and a blueberry sauce.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, I hope you'll like it.
I'm going to love it. Absolutely.
Okay.
So where are you going to start off?
So we're going to start over here. And the truth is, this is my children's favorite meal. If we have time in the morning, this is what we whip out every morning. Ooh. So we're going to start with 1 cup of milk.
Can you prepare this beforehand as well?
You can, yeah, absolutely. Good. You know, we make them up and we'll put sheets of wax paper between them, and you know, you can keep them in the fridge and
then just warm it up.
Yeah, so 1 cup of milk, and then we'll do 2 eggs.
Okay. Now you can use any kind of blender.
Yes. Okay. You know what? A lot of people. I'm sorry.
A lot of people do what? What's that? Okay.
A lot of people just do it in a bowl and mixing, but I love the blender. I throw everything in the blender, mix it up, super easy cleanup. That's it. It's done.
And isn't it more fluffy? I think
yes, it's just nice.
Yeah.
So 1 cup of milk, 2 eggs. I do. Let's do about a tablespoon of sugar.
Okay. Any sugar?
Any sugar. Yeah. Yep. And then I will do a tablespoon of oil. Okay. Any oil. We like coconut oil at my house.
I like coconut.
So I'll do that. And then we just do a little bit of salt. I don't ever measure the salt. We just add a little bit. Right. And then last, we add the flour. And the truth is, I just have 3 little kids, and this is half of the recipe. It only makes about 6 to 8 crepes or palichinky. So we're going to do 3/4 cups of flour.
And does it keep as well?
Woo! You know what? I find that if I don't cook it all at once, it does start to separate. Right. So it's fine. You just mix it up again, keep it in the blender, and then I just throw it on. So, nice. Yes. So put it all in, no particular order, and I just blend it. Just takes a second.
Wow.
What?
That's stronger than my Vitamix.
It's a beauty.
Can't be there. I don't believe it is.
We won't do advertising today. However.
Yes.
Okay. So I should have turned the stove on a little bit sooner, but I usually keep it nice and I start that first. So, and then you can put anything you want in the pan. We just use a little bit of butter in the pan. A lot of palichinky or crepe recipes will call for butter in the batter, but we just use a little on the pan.
So how much butter would you add though?
Just a smidge, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. Okay. The truth is, I love this pan. It's the perfect size, perfect for my kids, and it doesn't stick very often. So
I like that.
You just put in maybe a tablespoon, maybe more, and then you're just going to kind of roll it around. And I probably could have gotten my pan a little bit hotter, but if it's really nice and warm, it'll kind of just spread evenly.
Instantly,
and then,
kind of.
Yeah. So
nice.
So we are going to continue cooking these throughout because we.
Do you need a plate? Because once that finishes, where do you put it?
That's an excellent idea.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Let me get.
Do you have any plates?
We do.
Thank you.
Actually.
While you're getting the plate, I'll grab the stuff for step 2. Okay, so now anywhere you go, the palatchinki or the crepe will be different. In France, I had them the best on the street, just a street vendor.
Yes.
She would whip up the crepe and she'd put like Nutella in it with banana.
Yeah.
That's my daughter's favorite. And then, but my favorite is the ham and cheese. So we'll make these, and you can put ham in it with some Swiss cheese or anything like that. The possibilities are endless. We love.
And I liked also when they would, because they had the actual big
Yes,
and
yes.
crack the egg, and then they would spread it.
Yeah.
And that would cook a little bit, then I'd put the ham, and then you know.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that
just
was
delicious.
heavenly,
So,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you spent time in France,
You know, yeah, I've been
Did you
all
work
over
there,
a lot of.
or did you just travel?
Just traveling.
See,
my
this is
friend and
well
I,
done.
yes,
European.
my friend and I backpacked a couple times through Europe, so just for fun, just because we love,
you miss those
we
days?
I do, but I love my children. So
Yeah, because you're being recorded, you know.
for posterity, I love my kids. So I started with a package of 8-ounce cream cheese and just put it in the bowl. And then I'm going to grab my handy dandy blender here, and I'll let you plug that in right over there.
Wait.
Tangled you up.
Tangled up here. Okay. All right, you ready?
So, yep, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a blending.
Okay. See that, how...
Okay, just nice and mixed up. After that, yeah, I just want it out of the square. So you can stop.
You can get this at Maceys.
Yes, and the
now in
ricotta.
Cold, fridge. So that's good.
Now, if they didn't put the child protective seal on the ricotta.
Right, because every child is going to eat that.
Yeah. Okay, so weird.
So this is a very creamy.
Yes, very creamy. It's not too sweet.
Right.
But it can be, so
Oh.
I'm just gonna, you can make it sweeter if you want by adding more sugar, but we kind of keep it, but the blueberry sauce does add a little bit of that sweetness, so.
What is this again? This is
Just
whole
ricotta.
Ricotta cheese, okay.
You could do the part skim. You could even probably figure out how to do a Greek yogurt and make it a little more healthy.
This is good.
Yes.
It's okay to eat good sweet stuff every now and then.
Sometimes it's fun.
Yeah.
I think the cheese blintz is a very Jewish tradition. They celebrate, I will say it wrong, Shabbat. It's the day of dairy, I think, and I think that's when a lot of them do this. So my pan is doing great. So I've got 1 package of cream cheese and 1 cup of ricotta.
Okay.
I'm going to just do a teaspoon of vanilla. Yep.
Vanilla. There you go.
Yes. I'll do
It's a
that.
lot of protein. See, I'm trying to think,
Yes, healthy.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Pinch of salt.
Sodium.
And
we all need a little bit of sodium.
yes.
Yeah.
I have a knife over here. Do you mind? Thank
There you go.
So in the filling,
Is this all part of the filling?
yes, this is the
So
filling.
we've got 1 cup of the Philadelphia,
Yes.
and then 1 cup of the ricotta.
A package of 8-ounce package of Philadelphia, 1 cup of the ricotta, a teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm just going to give it a little lemon squeeze, just a little bit.
Okay.
And then also you're going to kind of add an egg yolk, and I just want the yolk, so
So how come and not just the full everything?
because I wanted to drop it there. So that was not part of the plan, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go.
Now she used to work, Vanessa, with Martha Stewart,
You're so
and
full of
so you
lies.
can see that.
You're so fired.
Martha Stewart.
So the first one doesn't look so pretty. That's because our pan wasn't all the way
This is
completely
the
warm. So
result
But my mom told me you always throw the first pancake away, so true to form.
Oh, you don't need to throw it away.
Well, she did say children are like pancakes, and you always mess up the first one.
Oh,
I'm not the first child, so I think we're safe.
Kicked that one, didn't you?
I hope my brother's not watching.
Why?
So anyway, we're just gonna do, again, about a tablespoon. Give it a little whirl.
So really, the pan is hot when you can hear it sizzle.
Yeah.
Okay. When you add
Much
oil,
better.
It's sizzling, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So I think we've got a good temperature there. So we'll just put this back over here off to the side. So,
Okay.
so yeah. Oh, my sugar. I'm gonna add.
Sugar.
I am gonna do about a quarter cup of sugar
Okay. I think that
into
is good.
here, and then we'll blend that up.
Blend it.
Okay.
Blending. Looking good. Smelling.
Yes, you smell that lemon. Okay. Oftentimes the filling will be a little bit lumpy. It's okay. You know, that ricotta is pretty thick, and we'll just leave that there. So, all right. So we'll leave that for a minute, and we are going to get started on our blueberry sauce. This is a whole, as you go process.
Because I've got some blueberries actually that
Yes.
I can use up. So what are you going to do in that little pan?
Okay, we are going to start our blueberry sauce over here. Since our filling's done, our palatine or crepes are cooking.
So these blueberries,
Yes.
which we definitely got from Maceys. Our wonderful cameraman actually went and got these for us. So you can get blueberries,
Yes.
nice blue from Maceys. Okay, how much do you use?
I'm going to use the whole package.
Okay.
It depends on how many people you're cooking for, but
Right.
we're kind of doing it on a smaller scale. So I just drop in the whole bunch. And let's get our stove kind of into a medium.
Okay,
Dude.
all the way round until it's light.
Okay.
There you go. Usually it works.
Got one.
There we go.
Okay, so we'll get these
I
on.
can do that.
To the blueberries, I am just gonna put in about a tablespoon of butter, maybe a little less.
Coconut oil, or does it have to be butter?
You can, I know a lot of times with butter, it kind of helps it be less foamy.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if coconut oil has the same properties
Right,
with
as
that,
butter.
but yes. So let's hurry and switch this out while those get going.
So do you flick this? Do you do that? You know where you
Oh, I
flick it
wish
and
I
you
could.
flick it up and it
Oh.
sticks to the ceiling?
My kids would love that. My maid would hate that.
Right? We have huge houses on the hill. In our dreams, we have lots of things.
Whew, got a lot on that
We
one.
have to dream, don't you think?
Yes.
Our
So,
maids.
yes. I need a spoon.
What else do you need?
Let's use this. So I'm just gonna get this. Let me turn it down just a tad.
We have a spoon right here.
Sweetheart. Excellent. Okay,
So what are you doing right now? You've got the blueberries,
Yes.
you've got the butter,
Uh-huh.
you're melting everything.
yes, I'm gonna put a little bit of vanilla in this.
Okay.
Just about a
How much?
maybe half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
Yeah, let's do a little bit.
Do you know, I teach at school and I'll say certain words like half and they'll go,
Half.
half. I'll say grass, so
Yeah.
it's just funny that, you said half.
Half.
I'm saying half a teaspoon.
Okay, and my cornstarch right over there. I'm gonna put a little bit of cornstarch. It just helps thicken
Can
it
get
up
this
a
at
bit.
Macy's.
Absolutely.
Macy's, okay.
Yes. So I'll do about a half a teaspoon of that, maybe a little less. Get that in there.
Okay.
If you don't put lids back on, then your 1-year-old will climb up on the counter and decorate your floor with things.
You have
So
one of those,
yeah,
huh? You love that.
I do love it. And then we'll put a little bit of sugar,
Okay.
just a little bit. We'll probably do about a quarter, or I'm sorry, not a quarter, an eighth,
Ooh, of a teaspoon.
yeah, of a
Of a cup.
cup.
Okay. I don't know if I have 8. Which is about
You
that much.
can eye it. Yeah. So this, as the blueberries cook, it's kind of just going to kind of juice up a little bit. And I do like to add a little bit more lemon. The other half of my lemon, I'll just kind of squeeze it in. So not too much.
Make it too bitter.
No, it doesn't. It just adds a yummy, lemony blueberry flavor. And if you don't like lemon, you don't have to add it.
Orange?
Orange, that would be yummy.
You know?
Yeah. So we'll just get
An alternative.
another little pancake here.
So what did you like the most in the Czech Republic? You know, I read a book the other day and it said, what did it say? Czechoslovakia. And it just felt wrong saying it. Now that it's changed, right? The Czech Republic. So what was your favorite thing to see or eat there?
To see, it's
that
beautiful.
Was only, like 2 years ago. I mean, look at this. You look as young. As
Yes, let's not put dates on things. You know, it's gorgeous there. Of all the cities, Prague was never bombed in the wars, and
no way.
So even Charles Bridge, which is there, is dated back to the 1300s, and you can walk across it. It's just absolutely gorgeous everywhere you go. Beautiful countryside, amazing, loving people. Food is just yummy. It's a very heavy food. You know, they do heavier things, but
it's delicious.
Yes.
And they take pride in what
everything.
they cook.
And in fact, if you were to go to Russia, these could be filled with cheese and potatoes, you know, something else, and then kind of fried up. Yeah.
And then they roll it up.
Yes. And we're gonna roll it and kind of fry it up too. So it'll be delicious. So I'm kind of going a little bit quick on these babes, but let's just get this one done and then we'll fill one.
That's my only thing with crepes. I mean, I love them and my kids love them.
Yes.
But you have to do like 50 of them.
Yeah, to be filling.
Frying these up all morning because
Yeah,
taking them off, they're like ready, they have the filling. And then,
well, and that's the beauty of the filled crepe is it is a little more filling. So throw in your cheese and your ham or eggs. We love eggs, scrambled eggs with salsa. Or my favorite is mushrooms and spinach with onions with like a hollandaise sauce on top. It's really delicious. So our blueberries are getting nice and saucy. I don't know if you can see that. They're kind of getting juicy as they continue to cook down. It'll kind of thicken into a sauce. You know what? They'll cook down depending on how long you leave them.
And you put that in like that, or do you?
I'm not going to put it in. I'm going to just a nice sauce on top.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Not with the blueberries.
The sauce, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it depends. If you like whole blueberries, do it whole. If you want them a little more mushy sauce-like, cook them down more. For my kids, I cook them down a little more, and they don't really know what they're eating.
Exactly.
So. All right, so let's get this on there, and let's get one filled.
Okay.
Why don't I put one more on?
You need another plate.
I think I do.
So
let's do another
do a
spoon too. I like to get things dirty.
Great idea.
Yeah. All right, I think we can finish this last one up. Make this one a big thick one. So, and of course you can do them thinner or thicker, whatever you prefer. So we'll come over here.
So just to remind everyone again, so what were the ingredients to make these crepes?
1 cup of milk.
La crêpe. La crêpe.
Palatynki.
Oh, palatynki. Okay.
1 cup of milk, 2 eggs, a pinch of salt, a tablespoon of oil, a tablespoon of sugar, and 3/4 cups of flour. And of course, you can double it or triple it, however many you need. So we just did a smaller version. So I'm going to place it here, take my filling. You can do as little or as much as you want. I do it in about the bottom third.
Okay.
And then I'll fold it over. Kind of turn your sides in like a burrito, and then fold it again. So, got a little hole in that one. So that it's just like a little folded burrito.
Oh, nice.
And so we'll do a couple of those. Now what?
So this was a package of
Cream cheese.
And
1 cup of ricotta.
1 cup of ricotta.
Yep, we did.
And vanilla.
vanilla
Do you add
and a half
vanilla?
a cup of sugar and about a half of a lemon squeeze.
There you go.
So
Nice.
fold it over,
Okay.
turn the sides, and fold it again.
Lovely.
So you can do as big or as little as you want. I'm gonna give these blueberries another stir. They're starting to break down, smelling delicious.
Yes. Making me
And we'll
hungry.
flip this one.
I like that.
Give that a second. Let's fill one more, and then
Okay.
I will show you the last step.
Oh. It's been wonderful having you on the program, dear.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hopefully that tastes wonderful. So I fold it over, sides in, and give it a little flip. So they're just nice and little pockets, little
Nice.
cheese pockets. So
Beautiful.
yes, so
I think it's going to be really delightful to have the blueberries
yes,
on top.
so I hope so. Now I'm gonna get this hot one off. Okay, so I'm gonna have you hand me my coconut oil. So with the cheese blends, obviously there are many different ways to do it, but this is the way we like to do it. You know, when we're splurging, we'll put a little coconut oil or any oil that you prefer in the bottom, and then we'll take our little guys.
Oh, these are not done.
No, and we will kind of brown them up so they have a bit of a crunchy outside. So
Oh.
might need to turn my heat down a
So,
tiny bit.
remember, if you're going to make these for breakfast, get up really early. Just a little bit, okay?
You
Or
know,
prepare the night before,
You
right?
can do them the night before. Some recipes will tell you to brown them,
Okay.
put them in a pan, and then put them in the oven, kind of warm them up. So you could do
okay,
it the night before.
yeah.
Get them in your pan,
That's
and
a
in the
good
morning,
idea.
wake up early, throw them in the oven.
Yes.
So and
Because I certainly can make
yeah.
this in the morning.
You know, my favorite meal in the Czech Republic was one that you would think it was dessert, but it
Right.
was a meal.
Wow.
They were these fruit-filled dumplings covered in a cream sauce with butter and powdered sugar,
Yeah.
and that was their full meal.
Wow.
So traditionally, this would almost be like a dinner. Yeah, not necessarily a breakfast or a dessert.
an
So
actual meal.
this could be a full meal because you've got your cheeses in there and your fruit.
Protein,
That's
you've got
right.
carbs, you've got it all. Get it
Yeah.
That is a meal.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you can see that, it's breaking down, getting a little bit thicker.
Yes.
Blueberries are a little less noticeable. No, you know. Yeah.
I know, right? See, for me, I would blend that.
You would?
I would.
You would like it blended?
I can still see those.
Well, I like the burst of blueberry, but
Yeah.
yeah, so that.
There's enough juice there to just cover it a little
Yes. Yeah, you know, you could even kind of just get the
Right, yeah,
juicy stuff, but yeah, so it's looking good. We're going to give this a few minutes to just kind of brown up and then
bit. Fantastic. Again, it's very simple, but I'm
yeah.
sure it's going to be very filling.
Yes, it is. And
that.
you want to probably do about 2 to 3 minutes on each side
Okay.
and get that warmed and little crunchy
yes.
outside.
That's making me very hungry.
Great.
And how long did you spend in France?
You know, France, we just we're traveling through.
Were you?
So we spend probably about 5 days there. We on our
Did you go to
way.
Paris.
Yes,
Eiffel Tower.
of course. Of
Tour
course.
d'Eiffel.
Yes, we
Oh.
went to all those lovely, all the tourist spots,
Did you?
and a few of the smaller ones. But you know,
It's just
we did
beautiful.
that. Yeah,
The
it was
place
so
of
much
love,
fun.
wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I think we'll just fill a couple more while we wait. Yes, I do love
I
it.
think I miss Europe for that because I think here, don't you find people cook fast? Everything's fast.
Oh yeah.
You know, you
on
don't
the
just
go.
relax. And I used to work for Ford, the motor company, and we would have like an hour and a half lunch break.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you know, you would actually make a meal. You know, you'd have
yeah.
a proper sit-down meal, even have a
Yeah.
siesta, have a little.
My
sleep.
husband spent some time in Spain on his
Right,
mission, and
so
I used to
same thing.
tease him because they would go home for these hour naps, and I think the whole city would shut down,
Shut
in the
down, exactly,
afternoon, and I just
yeah.
thought you were
Stores
so
were
spoiled.
closed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love that
I do.
relaxed atmosphere.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
families got together more because of that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, let's just check these out and see if they're browning up the way we hope they will. Let's see. Oh, it probably needs a little bit. I can see it's browning up and getting
Oh, that one is
crispier.
a
Yep.
little bit more, yeah.
Yeah, and you can see some of the
Yeah.
cheese starting to bubble out, and
Right.
So yeah, they will be
To do this
delicious.
again, but with the ham and the cheese.
Oh
Let's do
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
that's a yummy one.
Yes.
So yes,
That used
so
to be my favorite, actually, the ham and cheese.
yeah,
And,
mine too.
my favorite, croque monsieur.
I don't know
with
that.
the bread, the toast, and they would do the same kind of thing.
Yes.
With the cheese and then
Yeah, and the ham.
And the ham.
Kind of like a yeah.
And then put
The
cream
Monte
of
Cristo.
custard.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, the croque monsieur.
Oh, let's just dream it up.
Yeah. Oh, we're not dreaming. We'll have that next
That's right.
time.
That's true. Yes. We'll teach
Sure.
you how to do a croque monsieur here in Spanish for Cooking Corner, where we want you all to come down and watch us.
Awesome. Well,
Yes.
let's move these off this plate, and we'll have
Okay.
one done in another minute, and then we'll be able
Okay.
to put one there. So that's
Oh.
about it.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
This has been, and it really didn't take that long.
No, it's pretty quick
Yeah,
once you
it
kind
is
of
fast.
just get moving and in your
Right.
groove and have your stove ready.
Everything
Yeah.
ready, that's right. And that is the secret, this pan being warmed and being
Yes,
temperature.
and truly I love this pan. I know some pans stick more than others.
That's
It's
right.
you just have to find the right thing that works for you.
Right.
My brothers growing up, I had 6 brothers, and they'd pull out the big pans and
Wow.
pull out these huge crepes, but they could eat hundreds of them, like you said. You need to make triple that batch, or quadruple
It's a
it.
weekend thing for me.
Yeah. Well, and that's what we love. So.
Yeah. We love
Awesome.
this.
Okay, well, let's pull out this middle one, and I think it's probably getting the most heat. He's probably pretty done, so we'll just slide him over here.
Okay.
So we would do that, and then if you want your blueberries blended, then throw them in a blender or a food processor and make them a little smaller. Otherwise, we would just kind of throw some blueberries on it. You can put a little extra powdered sugar on top to make it pretty, but
Right.
we like it.
Oh, wow, that smells-
I love
really
it. So
smell that. Oh,
yeah. So that's it.
delicious. And there you have, what is it?
A cheese blend.
It's cheese blends
Yes.
with blueberry
Yeah, a blueberry sauce on top.
sauce
Yeah,
on top. There you go.
absolutely.
So, right now I'm going to taste some. I think the audience wants to know how good it is, right?
I
So
hope it's
I'm going
good,
to do
yeah.
that right now. In fact,
Yeah.
I better get myself a fork. That would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then just cut it in half. Look at that beautiful colour there. It's delightful. I'm going to take a small section so that, I can still... There we go. Looks good.
How is it? Not too bad.
Very good.
Great. Well, you can
delicious.
obviously do it sweeter or
No, that's
no
perfect.
sugar at all if you want it
No,
a little
You need the sugar.
Yeah.
The blueberries complements everything. It's
Good. Good.
just a yummy ending.
Treat.
Treat.
Yes.
Treat, yes.
Splurge. A yummy splurge.
Whatever you want to call it. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Excellent.
So, just want to remind everyone again, we're here every Thursday, Spanish Fork, Maceys, the Cooking Corner, and we love to present delicious treats and snacks and meals like this one that Vanessa from Springville presented today. Thank you so much.
You're so
for
welcome.
coming.
I had
This
lots
was
of fun.
You
Thank
did.
you.
All the way from Czechoslovakia. Oh,
Czech Republic.
the Czech Republic.
Although they
Thank
do have
you.
similar, but
Yeah. Thank you again.
Okay.